How to grow organically on Instagram. Just feeling lost. How do I grow my Instagram account? It feels so saturated. How am I even supposed to grow anymore? Well, I have all the tips for you today on how you can grow organically on Instagram still. So if you don't already know who I am Kelly Hill. I'm an online content creator. I'm a designer and developer, and I share tips on social media, working remotely, and my life and travel. Okay, so why do we want to grow organically? Because you want to be attracting your target followers. We don't want ghost followers. We don't want fake followers. We don't want bots. We don't want any of that. And it is 100% possible. I'm seeing people grow every single day, and I know if you're feeling stuck, I'm here to help you out. First, just want to cover one of the most important things is really just making sure you have your foundation set up. You want to make sure you have a solid foundation, because when someone gets to your page, they need to know to follow you. So even if you have one piece of viral content, if you don't have content that backs it up, that is more of that, and you don't have a good foundation, people still aren't going to follow you. So you might get exposure, but you're not going to get the follows that you're looking for. Most important part is to figure out why you're doing this at all. Why do you want followers? Do you want more customers? Do you want to start a new career and base it on social media? Just think about why do you want this, and what's your purpose for sharing things online and growing a presence online and building this platform. Very important. If you haven't watched it, watch Simon Sinek's Find Your Why. And he wrote a book, Start With Why. It's a really great book. I suggest reading it if you haven't read it. It dives into a lot of that. So very, very important. That's a really key part to your foundation. Second thing for your foundation is make sure you have your brand, niche, and aesthetic down. Have everything together. Have all of your bases covered. I mean, that's going to give people a clear understanding. You get 3 seconds when someone comes to your page for them to decide whether to follow you or not. So you need to capture them immediately. They need to understand what you do and what you post about immediately in order to follow you. Otherwise, they're going to go away. How you do that is also by having a great aesthetic that portrays that brand or message. So you want to get that across very quickly. And the last thing is to know your audience. It's so, so important. This audience, maybe you don't have it yet, but it's who do you want to target? It's probably, if it's just for your personal brand, it's probably someone that's like you. So it's probably more or less you. So really important to know who you're trying to target so you can be very intentional about what you create. You're not trying to attract everyone. So just get really clear about who you want to attract, why you want to attract them, and how you're going to attract them. So what is your branding and aesthetic and the type of content that you post. So get that figured out. There's your foundation. There we've got our base. Now let's move on to how to grow. Now that we have our foundation, made sure that was all good. Content. Our content, that's how you grow. That's how people find you. It's through your content. So you need to set goals with your content. What is the purpose of this content? Your content should be doing one of 3 things. It should either be inspiring, educating, or entertaining. Now you can do all 3 a way that you get different people, or you just focus on one, but it needs to do something. Basically, the point of this is that you're giving value. There has to be a reason why someone wants to be looking at your content. So you need to be giving away some sort of value, and that could just be inspiration. The next part of the content that you're sharing that's going to help you grow is shareability. Is your content shareable? When you share something, a piece of content, whether it's a video or a photo, and people start sending it to their friends, they start posting it to their story, or they save it to their saved boards in Instagram, that tells Instagram that this is a really great piece of content, and they're gonna start showing it to more people. The more people they show it to, the more chances you have of getting more follows. So your reach is extremely important for getting the followers. So they go hand in hand, and a big way of doing that is sharing something shareable. Now the shareable content, it could be something inspirational. It can be something really funny and entertaining and relatable, or it could be something that you learned how to do and you share with a friend and you want to try it too. You need to focus on creating types of content that are either shareable and then give value. Now that we touched a little bit on that, how do we do this? You do this using all of Instagram's features. Instagram rewards users who use all of their features. It's not just doing regular posts, it's doing Instagram stories, it's doing IGTV, it's doing Reels. It's leveraging all of their different products that they have on Instagram and using them. And so Instagram rewards that. They want people to spend time on the platform's features that Instagram has that you use. The more opportunities you have for people to be spending more time on the app, because that is the ultimate goal. Instagram wants people to spend more time on the app, so the more that you create content that makes people want to stay on the app longer, Instagram will reward that. The algorithm isn't trying to work against you, but this is where your unique audience comes into play. You have to play around with the content for your audience, and what you share with your audience is very different from most other people. So you have to pay attention to that. You have to serve up the type of content that's going to keep people on the platform for your audience. Instagram is keeping track of that watch time. So if you share a video post that's 15 seconds, they're gonna see if people are watching the whole 15 seconds. We've got our foundation, we've got our content and how we're sharing it, and then the next part is engage. Number 3, engage. And I know people say this all the time, engage, but I will tell you right now, I have over 140,000 followers on Instagram. When I am not answering my DMs and not spending time replying to comments, I notice my reach goes down. And I'm sure other creators notice this too. Once I get through and I get to all my DMs that I have in my inbox, or get through a lot of them, or at least spend a chunk of time going through them, I notice suddenly my reach goes up. It's crazy. So I know this is just a theory that I have, that this really relates, and Instagram sees that you're active on the app. I don't know, but it's sending signals out. I'm just telling you, you need to be answering all your DMs, you need to be answering your comments, and you need to be engaging with other people. I've never heard anyone mention this before. Their reach or engagement has gone up when they get to their DMs, but that's what's happened for me, so I'm telling you to make sure you get to them. So our 4th thing, and this one is really, really crucial, is diversify. So let's talk about how Instagram is not a searchable platform. It's not great for searching. It is all about discovery. You happen upon stuff generally, unless you go in knowing to search for a specific person using their handle or using a hashtag or using a location. Using a platform, say like YouTube, that is searchable, and creating content on YouTube that people can easily find because they're searching for what you're creating and able to find it, and then telling them to go follow you on Instagram, like I am now, go follow me on Instagram. People will doing it if you're providing something valuable, and if you're doing something cool or inspirational or entertaining, educating them, teaching them something. And then you have to make sure to ask people to follow you. And I know it feels weird, but just ask. And it's okay. It's not weird. Telling you it's not weird. Just tell people to follow you. You should be proud of what you're sharing. You shouldn't be embarrassed to say, hey, you should go follow me on this platform, because you're putting time and effort into what you're sharing. So you should feel not afraid to ask people to follow you, because they're going to receive value from what you're sharing. You're sharing something funny. You're going to have a laugh. So you're gonna be like, go follow, I like posted this funny video, go watch it. It's not uber self-promotional. They're gonna get something out of it. So don't be afraid to share that. I'm sure we all know the visibility on TikTok right now is insane. People are transferring their followers from TikTok to Instagram. Right now, we know that the reach and discoverability on TikTok is absolutely insane. Do we know how long TikTok's going to be around? I don't know. But right now, since the discoverability on TikTok is even higher than that on Instagram, you have a chance of connecting with people who you want to connect with and getting followers there, and then you tell them to go follow you on Instagram. All you have to do in your TikTok is do something entertaining, educating, whatever it is you're doing in your TikTok, and tell them to follow you on Instagram at the end. Put it in your bio. And I'm seeing people come over directly from TikTok. I have 100,000 followers over on TikTok, and it is transferred over to my Instagram. I mean, the fact that you see Addison Rae and Charli D'Amelio, who blew up on TikTok, also blow up on Instagram, shows that the transfer is there. You just have to get people to do it. Those are obviously anomalies in the TikTok world, but clearly it works. So it's something to definitely think about, is utilizing another platform to find more of your ideal followers and people who connect with you and people who vibe with you, and send them over to Instagram, since we know Instagram is a lot more established, and that's definitely sort of like the bread and butter for a lot of social media, especially if you want to be a content creator or an influencer. We went over having a strong foundation, creating content. If you're not using Reels, start using Reels. I haven't even been able to use Reels. I'm in Korea and we haven't had access to Reels. All of my friends, they're getting 4 to 5 times the reach on their Reels as they are on the regular posts. So Reels are an insane way to grow right now on Instagram. We have building a strong foundation, content is the most important part. That's how you're gonna get people to follow you. Engaging, making sure to engage. Don't forget it, it's really important. And then the last one is diversifying. And so these are all insane ways to grow right now. Yes, it is very possible. People are growing on Instagram every day, very normal people, not celebrities, very normal people, normal creators, normal influencers who are growing. It is possible, okay? So, and we're getting these new opportunities to be able to grow. The fact that Instagram is releasing new features, the fact that there's a brand new platform that has insane reach right now. There are so many ways for you to take advantage of this. For whatever reason that you want to grow your following, it is social media is an amazing tool for what you want to do in life, whether that's for your career or to support your career. Social media is an amazing tool, and now is the time to take advantage of it. We're on the top of the curve as far as Instagram. We've seen how fast TikTok has blown up, way faster than Instagram did. So this is just telling us that being able to leverage these now is so important, and you can grow today. So if you have any questions, please leave a question down below. Leave your handle on Instagram below so we can all check out each other's pages. If you're not already following me, go follow me on Instagram. Also follow me on TikTok. I do a lot of fun things over there, give lots of remote work tips and social media tips as well. And let me know what you think of this video, what you found helpful, and comment it below if you have any questions. Otherwise, I will be back with more social media tips for you in the coming weeks, so stay tuned, watch out, subscribe on my YouTube channel if you're not already subscribed, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss when I post next. And I will see you guys next time.